Hello friends, family, subscribers. I would like to welcome you to 2022 with the very exciting colors of the year, people. I know this is your favorite episode. Follow me. Since so many of you ask, I am wearing a very beautiful slip spaghetti dress by All Saints, and the cardigan sweater is by All Saints as well. Welcome to 2022 Colors of the Year. First and foremost, I'd like to wish everybody a happy new year. I can't believe it's finally 2022. And this, by the way, I'm telling you, I have a sixth sense about things. This is going to be an incredible year, not just for me, but also for you guys. So make sure and follow along because there's going to be so many exciting announcements that I'm going to be making this year. We're changing things up. As you can see, I am actually sitting in a new location. We're going to be doing that. I want to know from you guys if you want to see me in other locations other than, of course, the grand entrance. But we are going to change things up. We are going to have lots of giveaways this year. I've partnered with a lot of great brands, and I'm like, please, let's give stuff away to the people that are the most loyal followers of mine. So there's going to be shout outs, there's going to be giveaways. If you haven't subscribed, please take this moment in 2022 to subscribe and set the energy for the year to come. And don't forget to give this a thumbs up. One of the best videos that has performed on my channel has been the 2021 color of the year. So I was just as excited as I'm sure you guys are to figure out what the 22 colors of the year are. What is the difference? And how can we interpret these and apply them to our lives? Again, I'm going to remind you, there is no absolute. This is just about the love of design, the love of color. So if you have these colors, great. If you don't, no pressure, but let's figure out what they are. By the way, guys, this is ornamental kale. I have to say, we found these at Trader Joe's and I just love them. I wanted to point them out. And by the way, it just so happens that we've got some of the colors of the year here in my flower arrangement. So let's talk about it. We've got a soft green palette. That's not really a surprise. Some of the natural earthy colors that were very prevalent in 2021 are now being carried into 2022, but we've got a couple surprises for you. Stay tuned to the very end because we are going to actually reveal the coolest part of the colors of the year, the big surprise of the color of the year. But first we're going to start with my absolute favorite, which is green. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love green so much so that I use it whenever I can, wherever I can. So we're going to start with Breezeway. I love minty greens, and Breezeway is actually just that. It's a fresh, light minty green, almost white. And I absolutely love this. I love it for cabinets, as you can see in this particular kitchen, but I think I'd love it more in a powder room. I think it's a really fresh and clean way to introduce green. The next green I wanted to highlight is by Benjamin Moore, and it's called October Mist. October Mist is less of a minty green. It is more of a warm green, as you can see. It has more of that earthy color and a little bit more of sage. The very next color I wanted to highlight is by PPG, and it's called Olive Sprig. What I love about Olive Sprig more than anything is that it sounds just as it should. It should be a color that lives on your walls. And look at how gorgeous this rust color sofa sits against this green. Guacamole by Glidden is also a wonderful color. It's got a little bit more depth to it. I don't know if I love it as much as the previous color that I mentioned on the walls, but I have to say that this is also really fun. My excitement has not ended because I have found my favorite green of all the ones that I just mentioned, and it's called Breakfast Room Green by Farrow & Ball. This color it speaks wonders. It is so neutral that it will work with any combination of colors, but look at this photo. How chic is this color? It looks wonderful with these sort of earthy, ceramic-y terracottas. Don't be afraid of color this year, you guys. I know everything's been white and neutral and white, and I love white, I have to say, but why not bring a little bit of warmth with Evergreen Fog by Sherwin. This is a great color for an entrance because it can take a lot of natural light. If you have an entrance that luckily has glass windows or a big glass door, having this in there, it really transforms the inside out and is going to be incredible for a foyer. So one of the great surprises of this year, which I was literally shocked about, and I thought I knew what was happening. Remember I said I had sixth sense? Anyway, is Stone Blue Farrow & Ball. Why am I surprised that blue is in the picture? Well, because we were super earthy, and to me, blue is not that earthy, but is it? So look at Stone Blue by Farrow & Ball. This color is really magnetic. It's bright, so it's not for the faint of heart, but what's great is that it really pops against white. If you have a white chimney, or if you have white molding, white trims, and you use Stone Blue, you are sure to get a great reaction. By the way, all these colors are going to be listed in the comment section, so sit back, relax, watch, have a good time. But let's talk about my next favorite blue, okay? I know blue was a surprise, but now it makes sense. See, I wasn't quite off the mark here. It's called Breathe. Part of my new meditation exercising is Breathe. It is such a beautiful color. I absolutely love it. I thought I didn't like blue until I saw the application of blue. It's blue, 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 blue. It's the powder blue that's so chic. In fact, I'd like to make an entire room in this color. I would like to make the walls, the molding, the sofa, the furniture, all in this blue with a pop of natural oak. Graham and Brown released their Wallpaper of the Year, which I wanted to point out this time because of the fact that it looks very chinoiserie-esque without the price tag, which you guys know I love a good deal. So this is a good one. If you are at a loss as to what kind of wallpaper to use, this is a no-brainer. I was super excited about this one. I don't think I can hold back, and I think I'm gonna have to paint something art and craft by Dunn-Edwards. This is one of my favorite colors, by the way. I know it sounds like everything's my favorite color, but you guys know I have a penchant for that sort of dirty blush, I was gonna say. And this dirty blush is basically what this color is, and it's a great neutral color. It feels very earth-like. It feels chalky, and I love it, and I definitely will be using it. You guys know I love whites, and not just any white. I have tried 7,000 whites before I settled on Simply White. But this year, I found a white that I am interested in. I haven't tried it yet, but I really think this is going to be a good one. It's called Schoolhouse White. What I love about Schoolhouse White is that it actually is a differentiation between white and this new white. So that means if you actually wanted to paint your moldings, a white, like a super white by Benjamin Moore, or even a Simply White by Benjamin Moore, which is very white, you can actually use this new Farrow & Ball color. If you put white china against it, it kind of pops a little bit. This is going to be probably a very interesting color to test this year. Another very fun color is called Babush. This is more of a canary but dirty yellow. I would like to see this used as an application on a ceiling. I don't know if I want to see walls in Babush, but I would love to see a ceiling. If you'd like to be a little bit sultry this season, let me show you how. Incarnadine will show you the way. Rouge with a little bit of sexy in it. I don't know. Could be a good one. As I stated earlier, the big surprise that I left for the end is the Pantone color of the year. I did preface it on my Instagram on the first day of the year. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you are missing out on pivotal, critical information. My handle is @Takesh. Make sure and follow me for my stories. I'm actually doing a flip this year, and I'm gonna show you guys every dirty or clean secret when it comes to flipping a house, from literally zero to the end. So make sure and subscribe. Make sure also to follow me. Now, for the very interesting and exciting finale, the Pantone color of the year is, are you ready for this? It is called Very Peri by Pantone. It's confident, it's carefree, it's a lot of things. And it's very interesting. That is a surprise because honestly, I had no clue purple was going to come anywhere near us. Purple to me is the furthest thing from earthy, but I think it can be very, very fun. This is the very first time in color history, in Pantone's history, which you guys know sets the standard in the industry for colors. It really predicts what's going to happen in fashion, in food, in everything, in interiors. This is the very first time that they've created a specific color, which is called Very Peri. And what is very interesting about this is that it's the antithesis, the polar opposite, an oxymoron of sorts of what the neutral colors are. And the reason is that it really picks up from the digital world. Remember the digital world? Yes, NFTs, don't say you didn't hear it from me. This is the color that is going to be a very exciting one throughout 2022. thank you for joining me on what was the most exciting 2022 reveal. We are going to have some really interesting episodes. We are going to have my secrets revealed of my skincare, which you guys have been asking me about. That's coming up, so make sure and subscribe. But more importantly, I want to know, what color are you guys gravitating towards? What color are you going to be using this year? Did you like Very Peri? Share, share, share. I love you guys, and I can't wait to have this wonderful journey with you this year on the Red Elevator.